Janet Sirk, you are Lancaster Realtor with eXp Realty. Everyone knows the market is super tight right now. And so there's conversations about, should I renovate my home? Should I add an addition to my home? And there's also buyers that are more open to not needing a more move-in ready type of home, but they're open to getting something, renovate and make it their own. So that's why I want to introduce you to a fabulous builder who specializes in renovations and additions, Aaron Wiley with Kenwood Constructions.
Thanks so much for having me.
Yes, thank you. So tell me a little bit about yourself, Aaron.
So I have about 23 years experience in construction, new home construction, renovations, additions. A little over 2 years ago, I started my own company to do that work. So I've been doing that ever since.
As a builder who specializes in renovations and add-ons, are you seeing people wanting more of that in this market?
Yeah, certainly, and you touched on it a bit in the beginning. With the market being as tight as it is, there's a lot more opportunity to purchase a home and change it the way that you want it to be and renovate it to make it, your own space. So people are beginning to see that and beginning to opt for that.
I mean, you could do just about anything.
Anything.
And it's really great to be able to sit down with the client and understand their ideas and how you're able to make those dreams come true. What does that process look like working with you?
So everyone's different. I can tell you that we've had a lot of success with folks who are in an existing home and want to do an add-on, they want to finish their basement, redo a kitchen, and then we've also had a lot of success with people who buy homes that need a lot of work. Shouldn't be afraid to buy an older, maybe a bit rundown property, because if you are willing to put the vision into it, you can make it a beautiful thing. The way our process works is we would set up an appointment, we would meet with a potential client, talk about their needs and their wants, and then we would kind of go from there, determine if they need design help, if they want the designer to come in and help them pick everything and lay the space out. We would create a plan and we would create a budget estimate for them, and we'd present it to them and talk about what the project looks like and what the plan would be from there.
The initial consultation is free.
Sure, it's free. Yep.
Which is really nice. So, right now maybe you're thinking, oh, I do want a finished basement. Let me call Aaron Wiley and have that free consultation and talk about what that would look like. Homeowners, if you're looking to do any type of renovations on your home, as a real estate agent, the ones that I see that bring a lot of value to your home are finishing the basement, a nice beautiful kitchen, and exterior work like siding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so which one are your favorite types of renovations? Which ones do you like to do?
Those are all great. There's something really satisfying about doing a kitchen, just because you really get that wow factor with the before and after, and it's a lot of fun and we do it very well. Exteriors are great too, because it's almost like instant satisfaction. Replacing a roof, windows, siding on a home completely makes it look different, and it's a pretty quick process. So those are great ones. We enjoy those a lot.
That is a satisfying one, and that's something that's being done outside of the house, so the work is not necessarily in the house when you're living there. But that brings me to a point, if someone is renovating their kitchen and they're still living there, how long does that usually take? Well,
that's a very good question, and it really depends on the scope of the work and what's there. One of the things that we do is we obviously we lay down floor covering so we're not messing up the home as much as possible. We clean every single day. At the end of the day, that's part of my guys' job. And here's a good for instance. Once we take the old kitchen out, we put the new one in, there could be up to 2 weeks until the countertops are actually installed, because they have to be fabricated. So we typically will put in a temporary sink and faucet during that time. It'll just be something very simple with a sink, but you can still use it, and that's the key. And people seem to really appreciate that.
So Aaron, you could do new construction as well.
Yeah, sure.
But you've been getting phone calls on people that have been wanting to do that. For example, our latest client.
That's right, yeah. The gentleman was interested in building a custom home, so I spent quite a bit of time with him, but because of the inventory, how tight lots are and land is, just weren't able to find a property that suited what he wanted, where he wanted it, to build a custom home on. So I referred him over to you to help find a home that he can take and we can renovate it to his needs. And that seems to be on the rise as well. People seem to be willing and happy to do that, because you can really make a unique property with some of the existing homes out there.
Absolutely. I mean, that can sometimes even be better than a custom new home, is getting a custom existing home to make it your own.
Too, it's much faster.
Yes.
Full renovation on a home, a real heavy, big one is 2 months.
Right.
For one that's a lot,
Yes.
So there's that difference. If you're developing a lot and building a home, that could take a year, 9 months.
Right.
I mean, it's a lot. So something to consider also.
Do you have a favorite success story?
Probably my favorite one is we had a client who wanted to age in place in their home and felt like they had 2 or 3 more years of time. So didn't have a full ADA bathroom on the first floor. So we went into their large bedroom and we basically put a wall in the middle of it and we renovated it, put a roll-in tile shower, a big closet, and an ADA cabinet so that they could be on the first floor, not have to worry about going upstairs, and could stay in their home as long as they possibly could.
Oh, I love that. That's amazing,
Yeah, it felt
especially
great.
since I work with a lot of people looking to downsize. And sometimes if they don't want that senior living, but they want something that's safe and comfortable and a nice rancher, that's something you're able to help them out with. So
Absolutely.
I love that. What's the best way for people to reach out to you?
My phone number is 717-419-4729, and it's Aaron with Kenwood Construction. I like the personable type. I like to talk to people and meet people, so feel free to give me a call anytime.
There's a special going on, so tell us a little bit about this special that's happening.
Well, the first 10 customers, I'm going to knock 10% off of their large renovation project. So a large renovation project is a kitchen, a big bathroom, finished basement, addition, exterior siding, roofing, windows.
Take advantage.
So 10% right off the top.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. I
Thanks
really
a lot.
appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate your time.